I'm going to do a sugar-baked ham, and what I've got here is quite a small ham, actually, as hams go. And this will do your family perfectly. And what I've done with this, I've initially covered it in cold water, brought it up to the boil, and simmered it for 15 minutes. Then I take it out, clean the pan out, put it back into the pan, and what I add to it are onions, garlic, carrot, fennel, sage, rosemary, thyme, celery. Okay.
So the parsley...
The parsley's for a parsley sauce, which we're going to do later.
Okay, fine.
And the new potatoes and the little carrots are just some vegetables that I like to serve with it.
Okay, perfect.
Right. Now, so into the pan with the ham goes the vegetables, which have been peeled, roughly chopped, nothing, it's just a stock. There. Yeah. And then what I like to do is add this, which is a cider. What also can go in there is a little handful of cloves, please, Matthew.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. A handful.
That's perfect.
Okay, in there you go.
And then some black treacle.
Oh, just pour it in?
Yeah, yeah. I like the black treacle because I like the molasses flavour. Perfect.
Okay, that's it?
Well, you can do a little bit more if you want to, but that's perfect. A few peppercorns. Some herbs, please, some of the sage.
Sage, there we go. Bunch of sage, chef.
Sure, sage.
Rosemary, chef.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. I like this.
Chef.
Discipline.
Oh, absolutely, you know. Are you very fierce in the kitchen?
No, not at all. Now, what I would then do is to cover this now, completely submerge the ham in water. Yeah. Okay?
Although we haven't got quite enough water there, we would top it up.
You would do. And so you don't want to lose any of the liquid.
I was going to do that.
It might be a bit heavy for you, Matthew.
Don't come out.
Right.
Just to show that I too can do some heavy lifting.
Now, and once that's been on for 2.5 hours, you then let it cool down in the stock, take it out, put it in a roasting tray, and if you would please, Matthew, just peel away the skin, which peels away very easily. Okay. Score it, and then plonk in a clove and some demerara sugar on top.
I will, and you'll get cracking.
Right. What I'm going to serve with it is this parsley sauce. Now this actually is a bit of a 1970s parsley sauce, but it came from my father. So what is in here is some milk, which I put some parsley stalks, some bay leaf, a little bit of mace, and just brought that up to the boil, and ideally you'd let it infuse for about 10 minutes in that. Now, for the parsley sauce, what I've got in here is some butter and a little bit of flour, so it's a roux-based sauce. And what I've got over here, Matthew, is some parsley puree. Now, I'm going to slowly add some of the milk. Now, because you've added flour to this, this is going to thicken up quite quickly. Yeah. Once it's thickened up, you do keep stirring, otherwise you'll have a lumpy sauce, and we don't want lumpy sauce. Lumpy
sauces, we do not go and pay Michelin-star prices or invite chefs on Market Kitchen.
No, give you lumpy sauces, exactly.
So a little bit of sprinkling of the brown sugar on top?
Yeah, do be generous with that.
I'm always generous with everything I do when it comes to food, particularly eating it.
Now, what happens when you've done that is that I would use some of the stock which you'd got left over and put about 1.5 inches in the base of that roasting tray. Now this sauce is now beginning to thicken up. You two keep doing that. Then what you need to do is to cover the whole thing with tin foil. I've got an oven set at the back there at 350, 180 degrees, and that's going to bake now for about 2.5 hours.